take a YouTube class of mine, sorry. Because I never know. Hopefully it will be good. Sure. So good to have you. Hi, come on in. You're okay. All right, friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Quick announcements. I have my embodiment class coming up this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. in this space. It is yoga/movement. So it is yoga, but it's just like a little different than you might be used to from my classes, a little more intuitive, a little more room for like doing your own thing. If you're curious, then come see what I mean. And then, so there's yoga for about the first 45 minutes or so, breath work for the next 45 minutes or so, and then sound for the last like 20 or 30 minutes. Yeah. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. It's $30 per person. And then that's all I can really think of. I have my Sundance retreat the first weekend of December. If anyone's interested, it's just a Friday evening to Sunday. So it would be doable to just get off of work at the end of the week, drive down, come enjoy. I have a really big, beautiful cabin that I've rented, and it fits up to 40 people, but I'm not going to put that many. I'm putting like 20 to 25, so we won't be like super squished. And I have Brady Bloom coming to that to do music, so it should be good times. Yeah, other than that, let's just practice. Unless anybody has questions or comments or concerns. Oh, where's Kirsten? Do you want to say about your thing this Sunday? Thank you. All right, friends, let's do the thing. So go ahead and find comfortable seated meditation. And if you would like, I always like to just kind of move my body a little bit, make some adjustments, get my wiggles out. So feel around any physical movements you want to take to just get into your physical body a little more, feel your physical body a little more. And then when you are ready, no hurry, find stillness. So you might bring your hands to rest in your lap. You could turn your palms face up to be a little more open, receptive. Maybe even find a mudra with your hands or fingers. If you'd like, you could turn your palms down, be a little more grounded, go inward, or even bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And close your eyes, or if you prefer to keep your eyes open, then see if you can at least just lower and soften your gaze. And take these first few moments to really fully arrive here in this space. So everything you've got going outside of this room, right now, it just gets to kind of fall away. And you just feel whatever there is to feel. Notice whatever there is to notice right here, right now. So maybe it's physical sensations, maybe it's sounds. Maybe you're even noticing just the energy inside of your body, the rise and fall of your own breath, that prana, that life force energy flowing through you. Or you might even be noticing emotions that are present for you that you've brought with you to class today. Notice where you feel them in your body. How do they feel? And then with this extra awareness, next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you possibly can. So you can feel your entire body expand, inflate, hold in that fullness. And then big sigh of relief out your mouth. Ah. Very nice. Let's do that a couple more times. So great big huge inhalation. Hold. Every tiny little space expands inside of you. Maybe there's even an extra sip at the top. And then out your mouth, release, cleansing sigh. Ah. Last one. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Feel your spine get longer. Crown of your head draws up, your shoulders broad, and hold. Extra sip, maybe 2 extra sips. And release it out your mouth. Let it go. Good job, friends. Go ahead and seal your lips now. And start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi is that strong, powerful, dynamic breath. Moves in and out through our nose by way of the back of our throat. So there is a power to it. There is an energy to it. But there's also something calming about it, something regulating. So it's slow and steady. There's no rush. See if you can start to create a little whisper noise with your breath. Almost sounds like an ocean wave or wind moving through trees. As you connect to your Ujjayi breath, invitation to start to move through your upper body. So maybe you start to kind of circle your torso around or take some seated cat-cows. Maybe it would even feel good to reach your arms up and down a few times or take a little twist. So just feeling around, coming into your physical body a little bit more. And then whenever you want to, you can take this onto your hands and your knees. So keep your Ujjayi breath going. Keep your awareness of it. And keep that intuitive, curious, explorative movement. So just feeling whatever there is to feel going on in your own body this morning. See if you can get out of your head. Get out of your ego, so you're thinking, talking, judging mind, that voice that says, what is everybody else in the room doing? Do I look weird? Is anyone watching me? That voice right now, see if you can let it kind of fall away. Put your awareness in your body and feel from the inside. Put your awareness in your spinal column. Notice what's there. Put your awareness in the muscles around your spine. Put your awareness in your shoulder blades, your elbow joints, your wrists, your fingers. There's about 1 million things you could pay attention to if you really tune in. So give yourself about 4 or 5 more rounds, moving however you want to move from hands and knees. And then eventually downward facing dog is where we will meet up. So you can start your own transition back to down dog whenever you want to. Very nice, friends. Yeah, so back in your down dog, perhaps you pedal out your heels, shift your hips side to side, give your head a little shake or a little nod. Maybe in this first down dog, it feels really good to just bend your knees a lot and find that length from your fingertips up to your sit bones. Maybe it feels really good to take your hands out wider than usual or your feet out wider than usual. So rather than plopping into your down dog and just tuning out because you've been here hundreds of times before, see if you can actually tune in and notice today, right now, how does your body feel in this posture? How could you adjust to create more space or to be a little more efficient in your body? Or maybe to breathe bigger, breathe deeper. You guys look great. Nice down dogs. Let's take one more breath into our downward facing dog. And at the bottom of your exhale, just slowly crawl your hands to the very back of your yoga mat. So you'll find yourself eventually in a forward fold. Once you arrive at the back of your mat in your forward fold, bring your feet out really, really wide. Keep all of your toes facing directly forward. Come to a halfway lift position. And from this halfway lift position, bring your left fingertips to the ground or a block. You can bend your left knee a little or a lot, right arm to the sky. I like my feet for this about mat width distance apart, or if you want, you can even bring them a little bit wider than your mat. If you are able to straighten both legs, go for it. And then if you want to take it deeper, wrap your right arm behind your back, bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle, and use gentle leverage to work your twist a little bit deeper. Take just one more round of breath wherever you're at. Nice, Samantha, bottom of your exhale. So all the way to empty and then slowly unwind and just switch it to the other side. So right fingertips on the ground or maybe right hand to a block. You can bend your right knee a little or a lot, or see if you can work your right leg towards straight. So try to keep your weight pretty even in both feet. If you're bending your right knee, then maybe you've got a little more weight in your left foot, but feel where are you getting the most amount of benefit in this posture. If you want to take it to that variation with both legs straight, right hand to the outside of left ankle, left arm wraps behind you, go for it. Use your big deep breaths, create more space, one last round. Bottom of your exhale, let it go, unwind, and for just a moment, ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows, kind of bounce, sway, bob. If you can feel a connection to your center, so your navel draws in and up. It's almost like there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling straight up towards the sky. Next time you breathe in, friends, come to a halfway lift. Keep your feet wide and start to crawl your hands forward until you are in a plank position with your feet nice and wide. So feet maybe at the width of your yoga mat. Pause. See if you can hover your right foot above the ground. So everything else stays the same. Right foot hovers. Now, if you want more, see if you can come up to your left fingertips. Get light on your left hand, possibly reach your left arm forward, teeter-totter pose. Hug towards midline, feel your strong core. Use your deep breath. One more round, reach. And then bottom of your exhale, plank position. Inhale at the top of a push-up. You can make any adjustments you want. Come to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, slowly lower. Beautiful work, my friends. Inhale, back bend of your choice. So maybe it's a low cobra, maybe it's a full cobra, maybe it's Sphinx, Spider-Man cobra, up dog. Take your time. And as you are ready, back to downward facing dog. All right, so you can choose. You are more than welcome to just walk out your dog and work your dog in your own way. Or option to bring your feet out wide in your down dog. Take your right hand back, grab hold of your left ankle. Right hand to left ankle. And then use that as gentle leverage. See if you can twist and gaze underneath your left armpit. Keep your left hand really strong and rooted. Your left shoulder plugged into the socket. And then use your core to twist. So imagine that invisible rope pulling back and up on your belly button. Last round. Good job, friends. Bring your right hand back to the ground if it's lifted. And one more time, hands walk to the back of your yoga mat. You're in that slightly wide-legged forward fold. This time, come to a halfway lift. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, fold. Bring your toes out and heels in, low yogi squat. So malasana. See if you can keep your heels down, and it might help to widen your feet a little bit if you have trouble keeping your heels down. Stay right here with your hands at your heart, or once again, we will play with a twist. Left arm reaches out to the left, right arm up to the sky. So press your left arm into the inside of your left leg and see if you can use that as leverage to open your heart more. If you would like, right arm wraps behind you. You can bind the pose if it's available. So left fingertips reach up and maybe you clasp your hands. No need to force it. If you can't get it, no big deal. Wherever you're at, one more deep breath. Nice job. If you're in the twist, slowly unwind and switch to the other side. If you're hanging out in your low squat, see if you can be here for a few more rounds. Send your breath all the way down into your hips. Yeah, those of you who are in the twist, Open through the left side of your heart. If you want to move into the half or the full bind, feel free. Keep your heels rooted. Maybe see if you can pick up your toes, spread them. Last big deep breath. Nice, Mikkel, bottom of your exhalation, let it go. Everybody lift your hips, so fingertips to the ground, hips to the sky, and just turn your toes to face forward, but keep your feet nice and wide. Halfway lift, realign, inhale. And then as you exhale, once again, crawl your hands forward. It's like you're a four-legged creature. Be graceful, be light, strong core. Once you get to the top of a push-up, pause. So wrists under your shoulders, spread your fingers and push the ground away. Feet are wide. See if you can hover your left foot above the ground. Nothing else moves. Strong through your belly. Don't let it drop. So left leg hovers. Stay here, or see if you can lift to your right fingertips. Get lighter on your right hand. Maybe reach your right arm forward. Yeah, it's called teeter-totter pose for a reason, because you will probably shake and wiggle and wobble. That's okay. Hug back in and find your center. One last big deep breath. Nice job. Awesome, Liz. Plank or modified plank. So adjust as needed. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower slowly. 3, 2, 1. Good. Find your back bend of choice. No hurry. So what feels good to open your front body? Maybe you take an extra couple breaths. And then as you are ready, downward facing dog. So once again, you can absolutely ignore me and work your down dog in your own way, or bring your feet out wide. And this time, you're going to take left hand to your outer right ankle, left hand to outer right ankle. If that's too much, you do not have to do it. So if you've got your hand on your ankle, press into your right hand and feel the strength in your right shoulder. See if you can gaze under your right armpit and gentle leverage to work your twist. Yes, nice, Lonnie. Feel that connection to your center, that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button, tugging back. Take one more round and see if there's any more space you can create. Nice, Jane. Bottom of your exhale, release, regular down dog. Walk it out for a moment. If you want, you can walk your feet in a little bit closer. One more big inhalation, downward facing dog. And as you exhale this time, gaze forward, step or float top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Nice, Jenny. As you exhale, bow and fold, connect to your center. So navel to spine, rise, lead with your heart. Arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Beautiful, friends. Let's flow for just a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, dive down slowly. Halfway lift, inhale. Feel the length in the back of your neck and the sides of your neck. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. See if you can keep that exhale going as you lower down. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders down and back, little tone in your belly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a big inhalation into your down dog, push the ground away, lengthen everything. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, fold, let it go. All the way to emptiness, and from that place, rise. All the way up, arms overhead, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Let's take that one more time. See if you can do the whole thing with your eyes closed, maybe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, slow dive. Bending the knees is super helpful if this bothers your low back. Halfway lift position. How much length can you create as you fill up with breath? And then exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going or hold empty as you lower. Lift your heart as you breathe in. Beautiful K. And downward facing dog pose. Good job. Great big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Spinal extension once you've arrived. How much space and length can you create? Bow and fold. Beautiful breathing, friends. Rise up, reach up, gaze up. Inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, inhale, take your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers and steeple your index fingers. Squeeze your biceps next to your ears and hug your inner thighs in like you're hugging an invisible block. See if you can first shift your hips over to the left towards the window and then take your upper body over to the right. So try not to let your heart look down at the ground, but imagine your heart is trying to look up at the sky. Pull your left shoulder back and down and squeeze both of your biceps next to your ears. Good. See if you can get longer through your left side. One more round. Nice, Chris. Inhale back through center, realign, re-lengthen. Exhale, other side. So hips go first and then upper body. So if you try to create this with just your upper body, range of motion is so limited. So more weight in right foot, hips move over to the right. It's like a crescent moon with your body. Breathe into your right waistline. Nice, Jamal. Take one more round. Nice, Laura. Inhale back to center. And then as you exhale, chair plane. So release your clasp. Swing your arms back behind you and sit low. So as you sit back for now, see if you can keep your weight in your heels. Pick up your toes, spread them. Now see if you can feel your back muscles squeeze around your spine. Awesome, Cam. As your back muscles squeeze around your spine, notice, are you still connected to your center? Draw your belly button in and up. Now, only if you want to, option to balance on your tiptoes. So rock forward and lift your heels as high as you can. As your heels get higher, see if you can bend your knees more and sit your butt lower. Yes, beautiful work. Take one more full round of breath. If you'd like, stay on your tiptoes. High mountain, as tall as you can grow. Squeeze through the front of your thighs. Maybe even stay on your tiptoes. Bend in the knees is helpful. Slow dive down. Stick your butt out and feel your core engage as you dive. Amazing. Nice, Samantha. Halfway lift, heels on the ground. Fill up with your breath. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Find your way to downward facing dog, however you would like. Once you arrive, check back in with Ujjayi breath. Can you still hear it? Is it still powerful, dynamic, vibrant as it flows through? All right, from your dog pose, inhale your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. If you want, you can open your hip or just explore for a moment. Perhaps roll out your ankle or even circle your knee. Feel your strong hands, strong fingers rooting down. Lift from your center. Last big inhale, long, strong, and powerful through your right leg. And as you exhale, right knee to your nose. So round your spine, hollow out your belly. On your back, tippy toe, step forward softly, low lunge. Nice, Kirsten. Rise up to your crescent lunge. No rush. So all 10 toes face forward, high on the ball of your back foot. Yeah, and you can always bring your back knee down to modify if you'd like. No big deal. So please take care of you. Energetically pull front hip back, back hip forward. So you feel really strong and stable through your lower body. Upper body can grow into your expression. So you don't need to do anything different physically, but feel, what do you want to embody in this pose? What do you want to invite in? Breathe into it. Take one more inhale here. Beautiful work, friends. As you exhale, turbo twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify, back knee can come down gently to the ground. If your back knee is hovering, imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward. Imagine you're trying to pull your front hip back, squeeze your inner thighs, twist from your center. Maybe even gaze back over your right shoulder, a little balance challenge. Take one more deep breath here. Work your twist. Nice job. Inhale back to crescent lunge. Unwind. Option to extend your front leg. Straighten front leg and squeeze your front thigh. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. All right, for just a minute, this is called Vinyasa Krama. So we're going to go back and forth through a couple of poses. So fingertips on the ground or hands on blocks, if that's easier for you. See if you can inhale, let your back knee come down and lift your heart gaze forward. As you exhale, lift your hips, lift your back knee, straighten your front leg, chin towards chest, knee towards nose. Inhale, come forward. Once again, let your hips drop, heart lifts. And exhale, straighten. It's like an extended pyramid pose. Go back and forth a few more times with your own breath. Inhale to lift your heart, let your hips melt, and exhale, lift your hips, straighten your front leg, curl in. Yes, good. Take one, maybe two more rounds. And then end up with your front leg straight, or as straight as it will go, and just step your back foot in a bit so you're in a pyramid stance with your back foot on the ground. So you want your back foot flat on the ground. Personally, I like my feet on 2 train tracks with all 10 of my toes facing forward. Traditionally, this pose was practiced with your back foot at a little angle and your feet on a balance beam. So back toes face slightly out, slightly forward. You choose what feels best in your body. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment. So hands to hips, and with your hands at your hips, bend your front knee a lot. And then see if you can slowly re-straighten your front leg by pulling your right butt cheek back, and lifting it up towards the ceiling. So imagine there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek, pulling back and lifting straight up. Once you feel that, so I want you to feel the front of your right leg, your quad muscle turn on. Once you feel that, then refold. So knee towards your nose, forehead towards your shin, navel towards your spine. And chin to your chest. Bottom of each exhale, that's your invitation to fold a little bit further, to dive a little bit deeper. Take about 3 more breaths. Nice, Marriott. So work the length in the front or in the back of your front leg. Breathe all the way down, low belly, lowest lobes of your lungs. Bottom of your next exhale, my friends. Hands to the ground or hands to blocks. Walk your hands forward and float your back leg to the sky. Standing splits. Feel free to let your hip open if it feels good. Take one more big inhale. Left leg high, spread your left toes. And exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck your left knee into the back of your right knee. Both knees bend, get small. Inhale, re-extend, or take a little handstand hop if you want. Exhale, Shiva squat, curl in, get small and compact. Yes. Inhale, re-extend, handstand hop is an option. Exhale, Shiva squat. Last one. Yes, very nice. Nice, Kate. Inhale, re-extend. This time, exhale, step your left foot all the way to the back of your mat. Warrior 2 is where we're heading. So pivot your back heel down, cartwheel your arms up. Yes. Thanks, Sandra. So right toes face directly forward and left toes face directly towards the left side of the room. See if you can feel your front knee track towards your pinky toe rather than letting it collapse in towards your big toe. Press into the outer edges of both of your feet. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen through your right side. Keep the deep bend in your right knee and keep tracking your right knee towards your pinky toe. See if you can lift your right rib cage further away from your right hip. Beautiful. And then breathe into your right side, right waistline, the space between your right ribs. One more great big huge inhalation. As you exhale, side angle posture. So come through your warrior 2, reach forward, reach, and then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, or maybe your right elbow gently rests on your thigh. Left arm can reach straight up, or you could reach your left arm forward, bicep next to your ear, and feel that length in your left side. If you want to move into the half or the full bind, feel free. Got about 2-3 more breaths. So all variations, keep wrapping your right butt cheek underneath your body. Imagine your heart is trying to look up at the sky. Take one last round. As you inhale, press into your feet and rise. So warrior 2, straighten your front leg and parallel your feet. Take all of your toes and turn them towards the long edge of your mat. Arms reach up, breathe in. Exhale, slow dive all the way down, wide-legged forward fold. We'll be here for about 5 to 7 breaths. You can go anywhere you want. You can play or you can hang out. Breathe. Just feeling everything there is to feel flowing through. Open mouth sighs at any time, super helpful, super valuable. So if you feel like, oh, there's so much sensation or there's too much energy, give it somewhere to go. Breathe it out your mouth. All right, last breath or two. Inhale to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground, so bend your knees as needed. Nice, Jamel. And then slowly crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Come back into a low lunge. Listen, from your low lunge, standing staff. So all the way up, left knee lifts. You're welcome to use your left foot to help you up if needed. No big deal. So left knee lifts, flex your left toes back and active, dorsal flexion. Yes. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. One more inhale. As you exhale, chair plane arms and figure four with your legs. So sit back, reach your arms back, outer left ankle, top of right thigh. This is where we'll go when we're flowing breath to movement, but for now, we'll be here for a few rounds. So if you want to explore any way in this posture, go for it. You can play, you can get curious. You can fall out and then come back in when you are ready. Keep the flexion in your left toes. Yeah, nice job. Keep your ankles strong. Last couple of breaths. See if you can come back slowly to standing staff. So if possible, stay balanced on your right foot. If you feel like you need to put your left foot down, no big deal. If you want more, see if you can extend your left leg forward. Try not to lean back, so draw your lowest, deepest abdominals in. One more in-breath. Slow motion, low lunge. See if you can touch fingertips and toes down at the exact same time. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Right leg back and up, all the way up. Open up through your hip. You can stay here, hold here, breathe here, or take one more inhale here. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, get as close as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, back up. Open your hip if you'd like. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. At a push-up if you want. Bend your elbows. Don't let your butt drop down. Inhale, back up. Nice, Cam. And then this time, square hips, everybody. Exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. So you can take it as three-legged. You can take it with your knees down. You do you. We'll see you in downward facing dog. Thanks, Liz. Beautiful awareness, everyone. Once you're in your downward facing dog, give yourself a moment. Open mouth sigh might feel real nice. All right, from down dog. Next inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Feel free to explore for a moment. Open your hip, roll out your ankle, circle your knee. Feel your strong hands, strong fingers. So it's almost like you're a gecko holding onto a screen door. Press through your fingertips. One more in-breath. Make your left leg long, strong, powerful. Exhale, knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly, round your spine, and then slowly step through. Yes, nice, Mikkel. Take your time to rise. Crescent. So all of your toes face directly forward. Back knee can be down if you'd like. No worries. So please always take care of your body. Your ego is what tells you have to do the hardest variation of every single pose. So see if you can feel what would be good for my body today. If you want to put your back knee down, put your back knee down. You're the only one that cares. All right, so strong through your legs, lifted through your heart, tone through your belly, and then feel your breath. One more inhalation. As you exhale, take your turbo twist. So right arm forward, left arm back knee bends to a hover, or you can put your back knee down to modify. If your back knee is hovering, imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward and pull your front hip back, everybody. Squeeze through your inner thighs. As your inner thighs squeeze, see if you can feel your strong core and use it to twist a little more. Maybe even gaze over your left shoulder behind you. Last round. Get a little lower in your legs. Nice, Jenny. Inhale, come back, crescent lunge. Option to extend your front leg if you want and squeeze your front thigh. Squeeze the little tiny muscles around your knee. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. All right, so for a moment, back and forth. Inhale, back knee kisses the ground and heart lifts. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Curl in, chin to chest, navel to spine, forehead toward chin, nose toward knee. Back and forth. You're welcome to use blocks under your hands or come up to your fingertips. Slowly, intentionally. Every time you lift, nice, Jamel, pull your left butt cheek up and back. Nice, Kirsten. Beautiful awareness, you guys. So feeling into your legs, almost like you're flossing out your hammies, your hips. And then when you're ready, we're moving towards our pyramid stance. So perhaps the next time you straighten your front leg, you step your back foot forward, so your back foot is now flat on the ground. And you choose once again, do you want your feet on 2 train tracks, all of your toes face forward, or on a balance beam with a little angle in your back foot, what feels best in your own body? Halfway lift, hands to hips. And for a moment, so lengthen your spine, bend your front knee, and then slowly and intentionally re-straighten your front leg by lifting your left butt cheek up, and pulling it back. See if it feels a little bit different. You want to feel your left quad muscles start to fire. And then once you feel that, work your fold. Keep pulling your left butt cheek up, back as you fold forward. Yeah, nice, Chris. Very good awareness, you guys. Be here for a few rounds. Feeling whatever there is to feel. If you're like me and you have really tight hamstrings, maybe your front leg is shaking, trembling. That is not a bad thing. You can let it shake. You can let it tremble and breathe into it. You've met an edge. There's a little bit of resistance. See if you can breathe into it and soften around it. Nice work. Good poses, you guys. Very bottom of your next exhalation. Standing splits, walk your hands forward. You're welcome to take blocks with you if you want. You can let your right hip open if that feels good. Keep your right foot active so you can get your right toes to spread as they reach up. One more inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of left. Both knees bend, get small and compact. Yes. Inhale, re-extend, or if you want to, little handstand hop. Exhale, Shiva squat. All the way to emptiness. Find your very, very center. Inhale, re-extend, or a little hoppy hop. Last one. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend. Active through your right toes. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of your yoga mat. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, rise. So left toes face forward, right toes face directly out to the right. So your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. The default is usually to just let your left knee kind of collapse inward if you're feeling lazy. See if you can wrap your left butt cheek underneath you and feel your left knee track towards your pinky toe. Nice, Lonnie. Next time you inhale, friends, reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach up, feel that length you're creating in your left side, reach back. Keep the bend, that deep bend in your front knee. Beautiful. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. Keep your back foot strong, rooted. Beautiful. Nice, Liz. One more big, huge in-breath. Reach, lengthen. Exhale, come through Warrior 2 into side angle. So reach forward and then tip it over. Left hand might come to the ground or a block, or left elbow could rest gently on your thigh. Right arm could reach straight up or forward, bicep next to your ear. Or you want to go for a bind or a half bind, please do. So it's all you. Be in your pose. Feel your own deep breath. Feel all of that space inside of you. Soften your face, your jaw, your eyebrows. All right, from the press of your feet, next time you inhale, rise. So back to warrior two for just a moment. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. Take your arms to the sky, inhale. This time, exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades squeeze your spine. If it's available, start to reach your hands back and maybe even lift your heart up. Take a big, huge in-breath as you pop up your chest. Now keep your clasp, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down. So feel your core as you dive. To hold this posture without your hands on the ground, you have to engage your core to work the pose. So see if you can feel your strong core here and use it to create more space to work the pose from the inside out. Let your neck relax. Feel that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. Squeeze through the fronts of your thighs. See if you can find a little more opening through the front of your shoulders. Yes, last couple of rounds. If you need to let go of your clasp early, that's okay. All right, those of you that still have your fingers interlaced, one last inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your low back and slowly release your clasp. Halfway lift position, breathe in, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees as needed. And exhale, crawl your hands to the top of your space. You're in a low lunge once again. Root into your left foot all the way up to standing staff. Right knee lifts. So feel free to use your right foot to help you up if needed. Good. Find your balance. Focus your gaze. Flex your left toes back and active. Hug in with your inner thighs. So feel strong and stable. Feel your slow, steady breath. One more inhale. Figure four with chair plane arms as you exhale. So outer right ankle, top of left thigh. Swing your arms back and sit back. Weight in your left heel. And wherever you want to go, we'll be here for a few rounds. So you can do the same thing you did on the other side, or maybe this side feels different and want something different. Honor that. Listen to that. Get curious about that. So you are the only person that knows what's going on in your body. You're the only person that feels what's going on in your body. So you can go to experts and they can tell you stuff. They can do x-rays and they can tell you things maybe that you don't know, but you're the only one that can feel. So start to really tune in. Start to form more of a relationship with your own inner space. Let's slowly come back to standing staff. So if you want, high mountain is just fine. You can set your right foot down. Otherwise, right knee is lifted. And maybe even extend your right foot forward. Try to press through your heel. Try not to lean back. One last in-breath. Like you're moving through honey, slow motion, all the way to a low lunge. Fingers and toes touch at the exact same time, if possible. Yay. From your low lunge, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open your left hip. Good. Hugging with your right inner thigh. Great place to stay. Stay here, or one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist. Yes, inhale, reach back up. Open your hip if you want. Three-legged. Exhale, left to left. Add a push-up if you want, or an arm balance if you're feeling it. And inhale back up, three-legged, square hips this time. Come forward as you exhale, plank to chaturanga. You can take it your way. Knees can come down to modify. Back bend of choice. And downward facing dog. If you'd rather take a child's pose or even hero's pose, kneeling meditation, fine with me. So give yourself a moment just to reconnect, just to recalibrate, just to notice. We will move through that entire flow, that entire sequence, a couple more times. We'll go breath to movement. So we will move faster, but we won't speed through it as fast as we can. We won't move with momentum. We'll move slowly with slow, intentional breath. Slow, intentional movement. So if I'm cueing too slow for you at any point, see if perhaps you can breathe slower and breathe bigger and breathe deeper. Move slower, more intentionally. If you are not already in a downward facing dog, Start to find your way back. All right. Great big inhalation, downward facing dog. And exhale, look to the top of your space, step or hop forward, fold. Halfway lift position, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, Marriott. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana. From the press of your feet, rise all the way up, big stretch, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, reach up, interlace fingers, steeple index. Exhale, side body stretch to your right, hips go left, all the way to emptiness. Inhale through center, realign, re-lengthen. Other side, think up and then over, empty out, use your breath. Inhale back to center. Chair plane or drinking bird. So swing your arms back. Exhale, maybe lift to your tiptoes. Possibly stay on tiptoes. High mountain all the way up, super, super tall. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive. Use your core to help you balance. Yes, very nice. Heels on the ground, lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Nice, Cam. Exhale, super softly, step your right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends all the way to empty. Inhale, crescent, option to extend your front leg if you like. Exhale, hands come down. Listen. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift, so everything gets really long. Exhale, work your fold. Fold over your right leg all the way to emptiness. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your hands forward. Float your left leg high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Just one time. Inhale, re-extend or take a little hop. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Set up warrior, two legs. Listen, reverse warrior. So all the way up and back as you inhale. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and tip it over all the way to empty. Inhale, rise, reach up, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. Exhale, dive down, hinge at your hips all the way to empty as you fold deeply. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees if needed. Exhale, spider crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward. Standing staff, so coming all the way up, big movement, rise, left knee lifts, arms reach, flex your left toes. Exhale, sit back, figure four, arms reach back. Inhale, standing staff, option to extend left. Slow motion, low lunge, soft landing if possible. Inhale, three-legged dog, open your right hip. Stay here and hold, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Use your strong core. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right to right, aim high. Inhale, three-legged, awesome, Sandra. This time, hips square. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open, keep your shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, friend. Left leg high, inhale. Softly, left foot steps through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends. Good. Unwind, crescent, breathe in. Maybe straighten your front leg, squeeze your front thigh. Exhale, hands come down. Pyramid stance, halfway lift. Breathe in, lengthen, pull your left butt cheek way back. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Empty out in your breath. Good. Standing splits. Walk your hands forward. Lift your right leg. Inhale. One Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of left knee. Yes. Inhale, re-extend, or handstand hop if you want it. Exhale, step your right foot back, warrior two legs, but all the way to reverse warrior as you inhale. Rise up, reach back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, all the way to empty. Good, Laura. Inhale, rise. Arms reach up, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. Exhale, take your dive down all the way to emptiness. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Halfway lift, inhale. And creepy crawl your fingertips to the top of your mat, low lunge. All the way up to standing stack. Balance on your left foot, strong through your left leg. Flex your right toes, figure four. Share plain arms as you sit low. Yes. Inhale, grow tall, come back to standing staff, maybe extend your right leg forward. Slow motion, low lunge position. See if you can land super softly. Inhale, three-legged, left leg to the sky, open left hip, bend your left knee, stay here and hold here, or left knee, right elbow as you exhale, twist, use your obliques. Inhale, back up. Left to left as you exhale, aim high, aim for your armpit, inhale back up, square off your hips, either straight to down dog or rocket forward, vinyasa. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. We've got one more time through, you guys. You're doing great. This time I'm gonna add a few things, change up a few things. Take what works and leave the rest behind. You're coming with me. Inhale, downward facing dog. Push into the ground. Exhale, look to the top of your mat. Step or hop, forward fold. Lift halfway. Once you've arrived, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Rise all the way up. Big full body stretch. Nice K. Hands to heart. Exhale. All right, last time. Let's do it. Inhale, reach. Interlace fingers, steeple index. If you want, you can take your own variation. Exhale to your right. Send your hips left. Through center as you breathe in. Realign. Other side, exhale. Inhale, back to center. Listen. Exhale, little baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Squeeze bottom tips of shoulder blades. Make it come from mid and upper back. Re-extend, realign, breathe in. Share plain or drinking bird as you breathe out. Maybe lift to tiptoes. Maybe stay on your tiptoes one last time. High mountain, rise, reach, lengthen. And stay on your tiptoes if you want as you take your dive. Feel your strong core. Very nice. Halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Right leg to the sky, breathe in, three-legged dog. Softly and slowly, exhale, right foot through low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Now listen, my friends, pause here. Bring your right forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders towards the front of the room. Keep the bend in your back knee. Reach your left fingertips up and back. See if you can create a back bend. Puff up your chest. See if you can feel it come from your mid and your upper back. So it's different than just leaning back. Breathe all the way down into your belly and feel that stretch down your left side. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand down, staying in a twist, right arm to the sky. So revolve lunge. If there's any way you want to work this in your own way, feel free. You've got about 2 or 3 more rounds. Good job, friends. Bottom of your next exhalation, let it go. Coming back into our flow. Inhale, halfway lift with a pyramid stance in your legs. So everything lengthens. Exhale, fold. All the way to emptiness. Inhale, standing splits. Float your left leg high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck your left knee in. Curl in. Re-extend or handstand hop. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot back. Set up your warrior two stance, and reverse is where we're headed. So inhale, reach up, reach back. That deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, pause in side angle. You can stay in side angle, you can turn it into a triangle, or you can turn it into a balancing half moon. So you do you. If there's anywhere else you want to go, something I didn't say, go for it, play, explore, be in your body, be with your breath. Nice work. Feel whatever there is to feel. Last 2-3 rounds. If your back leg is lifted, back foot active, like you're stomping it onto an invisible wall. Nice, Cam. See if you can feel your heart nice and open. All right, see if you can come back now, everybody, and meet in a warrior two stance. Warrior two stance. Once you've landed, take a moment to adjust if needed. Next time you inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms reach straight up. Exhale, dive down, wide-legged forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Standing staff all the way up, rise. Okay, listen. Eagle legs, left knee on top of right, left elbow under right. So eagle arms when you're ready. If that's too much, you can grab the backs of your shoulders instead. Squeeze everything together. See if you can sit a little bit lower. Weight in your right heel. Yes, squeeze, 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 and breathe deeply. Maybe lift your elbows up and away from your chest a little bit. Breathe into the back of your heart. Soften your face. Amazing, you guys. Last round, eagle pose. Garudasana. Inhale, standing staff. Unwind everything. Option to extend left. Exhale, slow motion, low lunge, soft landing. Inhale, listen. Three-legged down dog. Right leg to the sky. Open your hip. Stay here and hold, or take those knee to elbows, or this time option to flip your dog if you would like. The right foot comes down behind. Yes, right arm forward, your version of this back bend. Breathe all the way down into your low belly and stretch your abdominal wall. Very nice. Everybody in your next couple rounds, regular down dog, walk it out. So you can keep walking out your down dog, couple more breaths. Or inhale, rock forward, high plank, hover right leg if you want. Exhale, slowly lower chaturanga. Lift your heart as you inhale. Nice, Mikkel. Lift your hips as you exhale. You are almost there. One more side, left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, step forward softly. Good, Jane. Rise up, crescent, strong legs. Inhale. Twist, turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, bend your back knee, pause, left forearm, this time across low back, square your shoulders forward, reach your right arm up, and see if you can create a back bend. So lift your heart and curl open, different from just leaning back and sinking into your low back. Your low belly is toned. Breathe all the way down your right side. One more big, huge inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground, left arm to the sky, revolve lunge. A few rounds here, you can work it in any way or stay where you're at and breathe. All the way down into low belly and use your exhale to twist, twist, twist. Nice job, friends. Last deep breath. Bottom of your exhale, unwind, pyramid stance, halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen everything, pull your left butt cheek back. Exhale, work your fold, forehead toward chin, nose toward knee, navel toward spine. Inhale, standing splits. Float your right leg up. Exhale, Shiva squat. Get small. Yes. Inhale, get long. Exhale, step your right foot back. Warrior two legs, reverse. Inhale, rise up, reach back, lengthen left side. Beautiful. Exhale, side angle posture. Reach forward and tip it over. Pause. Where would you like to go this time? You can stay where you're at. Triangle, half moon, or bird of paradise. Anything else your body is calling for? Big, spacious breath. Nice, Kirsten. So back foot is active. If it's lifted, make it active. Feel the energy flowing all the way down into your toes. Last couple of rounds. Very nice, friends. See if you can come back to a warrior two intentionally. And then once you've landed, take just a moment to adjust if needed. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, take your arms up. Exhale, take your dive down, all the way to empty, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, spider crawl your hands forward one last time, low lunge. All the way up, rise up, standing staff, right knee lifts. Remember, eagle, so eagle legs, right knee on top of left, eagle arms, right elbow underneath left. If you can't wrap your arms together, grab the backs of your shoulders. If you can wrap your arms together, see if you can lift your elbows up and away from your chest. Yes, so sit nice and low, keep your spine nice and long, squeeze your inner thighs, gaze right through your arms, soften your face, last deep breath. Nice, Jen. Inhale, standing staff, unwind. Take up space, maybe extend right leg. Nice, Cam. Slow motion, low lunge, last time. Nice, Laura. Three-legged down dog, left leg back and up. Open your left hip. Stay here, hold, or take more of those knee to elbows, or flip your dog. Find your back bend. Yes, beautiful. Open through your front body. Nice, Chris. Breathe and stretch your abdominal wall. Back muscles hug around your spine to support you. Everybody, meet back in a downward facing dog. Next breath or two. Walk it out. Keep walking it out a little bit longer, or inhale, rock forward. Option to hover left leg. Last time, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, you choose down dog or child's pose. Take a moment. Notice, feel, just reconnect. All right, friends, tabletop position, and then find your way into a seat. We're gonna take a seated hip opener today. If you would rather take pigeon on your back, figure four with your legs, please feel free, totally fine if you'd rather. Otherwise, I'm gonna offer a few different options from a seated position. So first one will be outer right ankle on top of your left thigh. Just sit up nice and tall, and you can either work with sitting tall or folding forward. You could also, if you want, take double pigeon fire log. So in that case, you would stack your shins one on top of the other. Or if you want, you could take cow face. So knees stacked. Sometimes I even like to come forward to get my knees stacked on top of each other and then sit back. And both of those variations, double pigeon and cow face pose, you can either sit up nice and tall, or you can work with folding forward over your legs. Cow face, if you want, you could add arms. So I believe it's left arm on top, right arm on bottom, when you've got your right knee on top and you fold forward. But don't force it. So if it feels like you can't breathe or like you're straining, then maybe you've gone just a bit too far. The body is not meant for fast, sudden change all at once. So if you force something, it's not going to stay. Nothing's really going to change, and the likelihood of you injuring yourself is a lot higher. So just meet yourself where you're at, and then find that edge, that comfortable level of discomfort, that you can still take a big, deep breath. Just be there and explore that place. Take about 3, 4, 5 more rounds. Really good, everyone. You're folded forward. Take one last huge breath there. And at the very bottom of your exhale, just slowly roll up. And then everybody, you can lean back to uncross your legs. Give them a little shake out. And in between sides, invitation for a reverse tabletop. So feet on the ground with knees bent. Heels pretty much straight down from your knees. Feet hips width distance apart, hands behind you, fingers face towards your hips. Roll your shoulders back and down. Make sure you're spreading your fingers. Press especially into thumbs and index. Press into your heels and lift your hips up. Hug in with your inner thighs like you're hugging an invisible yoga block. Press into heels and inner edges of your feet. And rather than letting your head just collapse back, think of extending back. So there is strength in the sides of your neck. Take one more inhale, lift, 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 shoulders open. Exhale, let it go. Good job. Same thing, other side. So this time, right leg may be extended, double pigeon, fire lock or cow face. So it does not necessarily have to be the same variation you took on the other side. Take your time to settle in breath by breath. So not forcing, nothing aggressive. You want your body to feel safe, even as you are in a little bit of discomfort. Take about 3 or 4 more deep breaths. If you are folded forward, very, very bottom of your next exhalation, slowly roll up. Once you are, again, upright, lean back, uncross your legs, shake them out. And one more invitation for reverse tabletop, or if you want more this time, you could turn it into a reverse plank. So legs will extend and you zip your legs together like you have a big mermaid tail. So you choose, hands behind you, fingers face towards your hips, spread them wide, roll your shoulders back and down, puff up your chest, stay right here, or press into thumbs and index, press into heels, lift, lift, lift. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. So shoulders down and back, hug in with your inner thighs, lift, lift, lift. Try not to let your head collapse back. Yes, beautiful. One more inhale, lift. And release. You can find your way down onto your back however you want. If you like a little core, reach your arms forward and slowly lower one vertebra at a time. So try not to let your legs lift. And then once you are all the way down on your back, my friends, whatever would feel good, maybe a full body stretch, maybe hugging your knees in and rocking side to side. And then eventually find your own supine spinal twist. You can go to either side first. If you're wanting something gentle, the most gentle variation of a twist is probably a windshield wiper twist. So feet nice and wide at the width of your mat and just let your knees fall to one side. Take about 5 breaths on each side. Just give more and more of your weight to the ground. So every breath you take. This is a super, super simple quote by Jack Kornfield. He just says, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. After you've taken your twist on both sides, come back to center and find any inversion that you would like to take for about 7 to 10 breaths. So anything that puts hips and or legs higher than your heart. It could be a couple different inversions if you want. It could be more restorative or it could be more challenging depending on how you feel. After you have taken your inversion, take any counter poses or any finishing poses of your choice. So we'll complete your own practice for you. So maybe a happy baby pose, maybe one last just big squeeze of your knees in, big hug. You just want to roll your wrists and your ankles out. So slowly start your own transition into your final relaxation. As you get there, I'm going to read just a little quote. It says, there is a deep intelligence within the body. It knows where you are gripping. It knows where fear resides. It knows where healing needs to happen. The key is to listen without judgment, to tune in with curiosity. Each sensation, each area of tension is offering you information, an invitation to release, to expand, and to heal. Trust the wisdom that comes from within. The body knows. Your job is to create the space for it to be heard. So these last few moments, friends, see if you can be in your body and just notice as I play my sound bowls and especially the gong. Notice how the sounds, the vibrations, the frequencies move through you. And if it's uncomfortable, see if you can get curious about that rather than resisting it and pushing it away. Be with it, breathe into it, and allow everything to just soften around it. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Just slowly start to wiggle fingers, toes. And as you are ready, roll onto either side. Fetal position. Just take a moment in this nurturing pose, curling into yourself and letting everything just kind of settle in, soak in. And just feel the residue of that sound bath, your practice. Using the strength in your arms, guide yourself up into seated meditation right back where we started. And gather your hands to your own heart. And we'll close our practice together today with one big collective Om. So Om is the sound believed to be here before anything else existed, the sound from which everything was created and will one day return to. So see if you can just allow this sound to move through your body and to express out your mouth and just feel its vibration. Don't worry how you sound, no judgment, just feel it. So start by exhaling and emptying out. And take a deep breath in. Fill up as big as you can and open your mouth. Thank you so much for being here, letting me guide you. Namaste. Thanks. All right, my friends, thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And have a wonderful rest of your day. It's a good girl. So she needs some water. Some water. Good job. One second. Nice job, nice job, nice job. What's your name? Have I met you before? Oh. Okay, good. Glad you could hear. I haven't met you. What's your name? Ellie. Ellie? Ellie, I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.